In this video, we are going to talk about some best practices when using or working with the Photoshop's interface.
This video is brought to you by OppiPies Academy.
So let's say that when working with your image, you need some more room or that you want to see it without any distractions. Well, to change the screen modes inside Photoshop, just press the F key on your keyboard. And if you press it repeatedly, you are going to be switching between different screen modes. So I'm pressing the F key to change my screen modes. And yes, it's just like in Illustrator. The shortcut is the same, and the idea behind this method or behind the screen modes is the same, just as it is inside Illustrator. So if I press it repeatedly, I'm gonna go into the full screen mode just like so. And by the way, if you want your image to fit your entire screen, simply press the Control, or if you're on a Mac, Command +0 on your keyboard, just like so. And if you want to see your image in 100% in its full size, just press Control or Command if you're on a Mac 1. So right now I'm making this image to be displayed in 100% view. So Control 0 for the full view, to fit in a window actually, and Control +1 to turn it into 100% view. So I'm gonna press the F key back, and you can see that the fish actually is now it's not fit into window because we chose the Control 1 shortcut on our keyboard. But if I now press the Control 0, you can see that it fits in our window just like so. Okay, so that's how you can change the screen modes we are doing it by pressing the F key on the keyboard. But what if we just want to get rid of the panels? We want to have the top bar and the control panel being displayed. We want to have it on, but we don't need the panels. Well, to hide them, simply press the Tab key on your keyboard just like so. And of course, if I just press it repeatedly, I'm going to be toggling between like no panels and panels, just like so. And if you want to hide just your right panels, simply press the Shift tab on your keyboard, just like so. And by the way, it's the same on a Mac and it's the same on a PC. So I'm pressing the Shift tab to only hide the right panels, just like that. I quickly opened a few more documents just because I want to show you some nice tricks when you have multiple documents open. And by the way, we are going to be talking about opening and placing images in a later video. For now, I just want to show you the best practices when working with multiple documents or multiple images. So the quickest way to switch between these documents, instead of just clicking and clicking and clicking on these tabs right here, is simply by pressing the Control or Command if you're on a Mac +Tab on your keyboard. And as you can see, I can now quickly switch between all these documents, just like so. So I'm holding down the Control key and I'm pressing the Tab key just like so. So since we are talking about multiple documents, let me show you how you can actually fit or arrange multiple documents inside your document view. So all you really need to do is to go to the Window menu and then Arrange. And in here, you can see many different options on how to display, how to present your multiple images. So if I go with the Tile All vertically, you can see that I have my images being displayed vertically next to each other, just like so. And by the way, all the shortcuts that we learned before are working here as well. So let's say that I make this orange active. If I go with Control 0 or Control 1, I'm going to make this. I'm going to change the view of this orange to 100%, as you can see right here. And if I go with Control 0, I'm going to fit it inside this tab, just like so. So again, if I go to Window Arrange and I'm gonna maybe now go with the Tile All horizontally, I'm going to put all these guys horizontally, just like so. And of course, if you have a bigger screen, bigger than mine right here, you would see more of it. But this is something for you to explore when you are working with multiple images, when you have multiple images open. So if you want to go back to your standard view, just go to Window, Arrange, and then consolidate all two tabs, just like so. So there you go. I think that these are the most, the essential, the basic tricks and techniques when working with the Photoshop interface. So let me just sum up all the shortcuts that we've learned. So if I press the F key repeatedly, I am going to switch between the screen modes. And if I go with Control 0 right now, I am going to fit this time the lemon in my window. And if I go with Control 1 or Command 1 if you're on a Mac, I am going to display this lemon in 100% view. And I think it's a really nice lemon. It looks really nice. So if I now just go back to my normal screen mode by pressing the F key again, you can see that the lemon is actually in its 100% view, which you can see here, down here, right here, 100%. And if I go with Control 0, you can see that this percentage value changed because right now I fit my image in my window by pressing the Control 0 on my keyboard. And if I don't want to see the panels, I can simply press the Tab key, just like that. And if I don't want to see the right panels only, I'm going to press the Shift tab, just like that. And if I want to quickly toggle between the multiple open documents, I am simply going to press the press and hold down, Control or Command if you're on a Mac, and then the Tab key, just like that, to move between my open images. So there you go. These are the most essential things that you would need to know about the Photoshop's interface in order to get you started with using the software. And in the next video, since we have multiple images open, I think it would be a good idea to simply talk about opening images, placing images, how to quickly add your images into your document in order to simply, to quickly work with your images inside Photoshop.